Welcome back, everybody, back with a new video. So today we're gonna be talking about orb management and sources, pretty much, right? Sorry for not uploading yesterday or streaming. I was going to, but I swear it felt like I was getting DDoS for like half the day. But yeah, pretty much my internet was gone. Literally the entire day would come back, disappear, come back, disappear. Then I get a text message saying, "Oh, your service is outage right now." I'm like, well, can't do anything about it. So overall, though, yesterday was a very weird day, right? So let's talk about today. So, orb management. Perfectly, I would love to do this on the alt account, but the alt account right now is busy, of course. So, let's go look into it in this area, right? It's much easier to look at it in terms of storage now, right? So, be careful when you farm your story mode. You really want to farm the limited orb sources first, such as Senkaimon, Epic Raids, and all that good stuff. So, Senkaimon comes back every month on the 5th. That is roughly about 400 orbs a month, give or take, right? If you are able to beat the entire normal, and you are able to beat the entire extreme, you're going to be walking away with about roughly 400 orbs-ish, right? More than likely around there. I don't remember on top of my head, but it's a good chunk of orbs. And it's even more orbs, especially if you do not have any of the units, such as the Zangetsu, High School Ichigo, Tatsuki, the Aizens. It is a lot of orbs. It really, really is. If you're a newer player, this is really what you want to work on toward, because these links are very, very great, especially the High School Ichigo for co-op, the Zangetsu just for normal play, and especially GQ, the Tatsuki, very good for GQ, and very good for co-op, just depends, right, give or take. So overall though, if you're a brand new player, your main goal is to work towards this. It's a good chunk of orbs. Try your best to at least to see how far you can get. If you have one unit maxed out, you could probably, it gets a little bit difficult around like stage 30. But if I were you, I'd at least try your luck. Try to get this 50 orbs. That's 50 orbs. That's 2 singles. Trust me, the 50 orbs do add up. Another 50 orbs. That's 100 orbs. And there is going to be another 50 orbs at 29 if you're able to reach it. Because once it starts reaching stage 30 and up is when it gets a little bit more difficult. And you do want to use the said units that it's currently asking for, right? Such as buffs and all that. So overall though, that's about 150 orbs. That's pretty good if you can't beat it. If you're a brand new account, that's very, very good. Now, let's go talk about Epic Raids. Epic Raids is another good example. Now, this is kind of endgame, kind of not, because it just depends if you have the units or not, right? Because realistically, when you go into Epic Raid, everyone's going to be preferring you have the bonuses. At least have the bonuses, right? You could take some green units. Not everyone likes that, but at least have a bonus, right? If you're a newer player and you are able to get away by getting some of these bonuses, great, right? It's going to be very, very great because there's orbs to collect in here. And there's obviously a 5-star ticket in the Awaken ER. If you are able to get into those lobbies, it does depend, right? Gotta hope and pray your whole entire team is very, very good. So over here, we have about 100 Spirit Orbs in the Yoruichi raid, right? Pretty nice, right? 100 orbs, can't really complain. It resets in 40 days. Now we go to AER. AER, we have a 5-star ticket. Where is it? A 5-star ticket worth 500 medals, which is very, very nice. You can pull anybody premium-wise. Next, we have orbs, which is 200 orbs. That is a good chunk of orbs. 200 orbs is literally a multi when it's discounted. Then we go to Rukia rate again, and it's going to be the normal one, and it is another 100 orbs. So right there is a total of 400 orbs. So just from Senkaimon and Epic Raids, that is roughly about 700 to 800 orbs a month alone. Just from those two alone. If you're able to beat the entire Senkaimon, and if you are able to clear the entire shop. It is very, very good. And then obviously, whenever Yoruichi does reach 30 days, we will get a AER for her. And then that is going to be another 200 orbs for you to collect and get into your pocket. Overall though, that's a lot of orbs. That's literally almost 1k orbs just right there in your pocket a month. Next, you obviously want to do your point events. You easily do the point events. Whatever they drop here, do it. These point events give roughly around, it does depend on the point event because it does switch up. They really like to switch it up. Some of them have a couple more extra quests. Some of them are like this, right? It really does depend. But overall, the point events, if I'm not mistaken, gives you about roughly 100 orbs because there is a 4-star unit, which is 35 orbs. You get 50 orbs from reaching 600,000 points, so that is currently 85 orbs right there. Then you have all these orbs here. You got 15, you got 30, you got 45, you got 60, 70 orbs here, plus 85. On top of my head, that's around, I think, 155 or 165. That is pretty good. That's, that's easily 1,100 orbs in your pocket right there. And then, of course, end of month, we get another point event. That is another 155 or 165 orbs into your pocket. So that is roughly about 1,200 orbs, literally just like that. Maybe more, just depends, right? If you are able to get a 5-star that is brand new on the 5-star ticket, that is currently inside the box. Because obviously we do have these extra crests 3 and 4, which is going to be another 20 orbs, so 40 more orbs in your pocket. So we're looking at about 1,300 orbs right there a month. That is limited. Yes, limited means it goes away. You want to farm all those orbs first, trust me, before you start touching your story and all that. Because once you touch your radio units, your story mode, your sub-stories and all that, they do not reset, right? They don't reset. So you have to be extremely careful, especially in these next upcoming months, where we are going to have very, very good banners, such as Burn the Witch, Spirits Are Forever With You, End of the Year, post-selection. We have a lot of crazy stuff coming out in the future. And there's obviously going to be reruns of whatever Spirits Are Forever With You, Kane Forever Road, etc., etc. you're currently waiting for or trying to hunt for, right? So overall, though, that's pretty much the gist of it. Do be careful. I would recommend farming all this, just at least these. Just be careful when it comes to your story. I recommend what you would do is basically what I'm doing, right? So let's look at my character completion before we end the video. My character completion, as you can see here, is 1,030. About 1,026 is currently maxed out. Most of my orbs come from my units being maxed out. It really is. I have done the story. Of course, you are going to be doing from part 1 to part 13. You want to do that for Chronicle Quest. That is another 25 orbs. Arena, if you want to do Arena, another 25 orbs. PvP, another 25 orbs. And 75 orbs just like that. More orbs. That's about 1,400 orbs in 1 month. But yes, I recommend. Obviously, everyone has to do part 1 all the way to part 13 just to unlock Chronicle Quest. Do that, and that's it. Call it quits. Don't do the story. I would save the story unless you have good restraint on yourself. Sure, go find my auto story and just sit on the orbs until whenever you want to summon, right? But for me, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to wait until the day comes where I am desperate for orbs and I need it. I'm saving all this. I'm saving all this hard mode. I'm saving all this invading army. I'm saving all the Came for Your Own World. Why? There's no need, right? There is no need. Just all the orbs you get alone from the units, maxing them out, getting their links maxed out, resurrections and all that. You get enough orbs. You really do. Trust me, you really, really do. Of course, don't summon on every single banner. You're obviously right. So, obviously, my sub-stories are not done. There are very, very little that are currently done. I think I've only cleared out all the others, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've cleared out all the others because there's barely anything in there. I wanted to do that a while ago. Side stories, as you can see here, nothing's really done besides the beginning one, which I think I had to do. Not too sure why that one was done, but I'm pretty sure we're forced to do that in the beginning of the game. I could be wrong, right? But as you can see here, I did Summer Adventure for Toshiro. He's a 5-star unit in here. It's 125 orbs. You want to go get it. As you can see here, Soul Reaper Academy. So you're forced to do it. It's a lot of orbs. Trust me, it is a lot of orbs. You want to save these for a rainy day when you don't got money, or if you're free to play, of course, right? You have a bad banner, you get shafted, and you're deciding, do you want to go deeper? This is what this is for. Do not waste all your orbs on one banner. Well, one banner is okay if it's the units you like. But I highly recommend, obviously, everyone should just be skipping mid-month, unless it's Burn the Witch, right? Of course, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Do be careful with the orbs. Do not summon on every single banner. Summon what you need. Summon obviously what you want, right? There is no way. There's absolutely no way every single banner that they drop, you want that unit. Ask yourself, do you need the unit or do you want the unit? Overall, though, that's going to be the video, guys. Hope it answered all your questions in terms of how to do orb management and orb stuff. That is how I literally handle all my orbs. As you can see, I have 7,000, basically 8,000 orbs. I literally just max out my units. That is literally the easiest way too. It's the easiest way to get orbs, and it's the safest way in my opinion. Because the story and all that, it's gonna be here forever. Sure, units don't reset as well, but they give you more than enough orbs that you don't even have to touch your stories, your sub-stories, and any of that good stuff, right? We get more than enough orbs a month, in my opinion. Yes, I do spend money on the game, but I don't summon on every single banner. So I do think they do give us a good chunk of orbs. Obviously, it could be more. It easily could have been more orbs a month, but it is what it is, right? Just be careful, especially with the upcoming months. We have a lot of great banners coming out, and I really can't wait. Other than that, though, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.